up? What's happening? What's popping? What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another not so great episode of Simone with the Sports. You know, I'm Simone, bringing guys daily sports talk. So if you're new here, if you're old here, go ahead, subscribe, like. Guys, turn notification bell, buy me a coffee, shop the Simone with the Sports merch collection. Guys, I can't even get through my intro. Let me try it again. What's happening? What's popping? What's going on? Welcome back to another great episode of Simone with the Sports. Try to hold back some feelings. What's up? What's going on? What's happening? What's popping? Guys, welcome back to another great episode of Simone with the Sports. I'm Simone, bringing guys daily sports talk. So if you're new here, if you're old here and you haven't already subscribed to the channel yet, make sure you stop what you're doing. Make sure you leave a comment. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you keep rocking with me. Also, make sure you turn on your notification bells because videos is coming like boom, 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 boom. You don't want to miss a single video. Also, make sure you check out the links down below. The first link is to buy me a coffee to help fuel this channel. The second link down below is shop the official Simone with the Sports merch collection. Get your Simone Sports classic tee or the wavy tee if you're a wavy girl or wavy guy like me. Last link down below is to subscribe to our podcast, Tough Calls with me and Dylan. Have some of your favorite sports analysts, reporters, former current athletes, shop with us on the pod. Guys, I got through the intro because I'm a professional, but guys, I'm hurting. We gonna get into it. Talk about having your heart snatched. Now, guys, it's only game one of a long series. It's game one, but the way our hearts got snatched at the end. Okay, when the Hawks went up by 20-some, I knew we were gonna come back. We're number one seed. We do what we do. You know what I'm saying? We've been down before, but the way. And shout out to the Sixers, they pushed hard late. They forced, when they started that full court press on Trae Young, on Kevin Huerter, on Bogdan, forcing all of those turnovers late. That's what I like. That's my team. They fought within 2 points. You know what I'm saying? But that sequence from the Hawks, when it was that clutch three from Bogdan to put them back up, then that full court pass from Kevin Huerter out of the double team to John Collins. EMBIID sacrifices his life to foul John Collins. It was a clear path foul. John Collins gets 2 shots and the ball. They knock down the shots. That sequence put us in the grave. We're going to get into it. It was a lot of ugly stuff. And I'm going to just get my points out that I want to make first. Make sure you guys tune back into my channel tonight at 8:30. Me and Dylan Matthews will be live. Dylan Matthews, obviously a Hawks fan. We're going to be live at 8:30 to talk about this matchup because I'm going to get into everything, but I'm going to talk about the most glaring things first. First of all, our bench needs to be fired. I'm sick of that all bench lineup. Shake Milton needs 0 minutes. Shake Milton needs 0 minutes. Shake Milton needs 0 minutes. Shake, cut him from the team. Why do I see Shake Milton in the fourth quarter late when the Sixers are desperate for a spark? Why is Shake Milton in the game out of everybody? Shake Milton shouldn't have seen daylight. Shake Milton shouldn't have even been at Wells Fargo Center. They should have told Shake Milton this game was on the road. Shake Milton should have been pulling up at State Farm this morning thinking the game was in Atlanta. Why was and then of course on brand for Shake Milton this freaking late in the season, he comes in and commits a travel when it was extremely great ball movement from the Sixers. It was great ball movement going on. And of course, once Shake got the ball, he travels. Really, Shake? Losing us a possession when we're down by 10, 12, 20, whatever we were down by at that point. Why is Shake in this game? And why does our bench suck so bad? Why does our bench suck so bad? I'm going to tell you guys, the thing that worried me the most about this game is that our starters got their averages. Why does that worry me? Because that means somebody on the bench has to be a superstar. Somebody on the bench needs to step up. Matisse Thybulle is doing what he does on defense. Somebody needs to offensively take over. Do you see what I'm saying? Our bench, our starters did what they were supposed to do on paper. So it would be more comfortable if Tobias Harris had a bad game. Then I'll be like, okay, Tobias Harris is only going to have 1 bad game. He'll be back. It'll be comfortable if EMBIID didn't have a good game. Oh, EMBIID didn't have a good game. He's going to bounce back game 2. Ben didn't have a good game. He's going to bounce back. Seth didn't have a Danny didn't do that much offensive. But I'm saying, like, that's scary because our starters, let me go through the numbers, already got their averages. We're going to go through the box score. And the way that the Hawks bitch. Another thing that scared me is that John Collins and Clint Capela stayed in the game the whole game. What does that alarm me? They weren't even in foul trouble. They got in foul. Neither Clint or Collins fouled out guarding Embiid. That's scary. How? How did they manage to not foul out on Embiid? That's scary. That's scary. Let's go through the Phillies box score. Joel Embiid, 39 points. Ben Simmons, 17 points. Tobias Harris, a double-double, 20 points. Seth Curry had 21 points. Danny Green was the starter that didn't step up. Danny Green only had 4, so I guess it's on Danny next game to have a big game. But that scares me because Ben Simmons had 17 points. Joel almost had a 40-burger. Seth had 21 points. Tobias Harris had 20 points, and we still lost. Matisse Thybulle drained some threes. Matisse Thybulle made 2 threes. Matisse was 50% from the 3-point line. So who is going to be Danny Green? You got to have a better game offensively. Danny Green got smoked by Trae Young in the first half. Doc Rivers, bruh, you looking like that matchup when you had Montrez getting cooked by the Joker and didn't make an adjustment. Why was Danny Green on Trae Young so long? Once you saw they were smoking Danny Green, they were smoking on that green pack. Once you saw that, Doc, why didn't you make any adjustments? Why? You got Ben Simmons, you got Matisse Thybulle, figure something out. You know why? Because the Hawks ball movement is dangerous. The way the Hawks share that ball and move that ball around is scary. Because look, guys, when you got a team like the Hawks that has so many shooters, you're not just scared of Trae Young. Kevin Huerter gets hot. Bogdan gets hot. John Collins was filling it up from the 3. That's scary. Because you can't just leave. You can't leave Bogdan open. You can't leave Trae open. You can't leave Bogdan open. You can't leave Kevin Huerter open. And at some points in the game, you can't leave Danilo and John Collins open. So they got 3 guys that's dangerous from behind the arc. That's scary. That ball movement is scary. That's why these matchups are critical. And we had to move Danny Green off of Trae Young. Let's talk about the Hawks bench. The Hawks bench. Kevin Huerter had 15 points, 5 rebounds, and 4 assists off the bench. They call him Red Velvet down here in Atlanta. You got to watch out for Red Velvet because Red Velvet was a starter last year for the Hawks that got moved to the bench. Kevin Huerter is starting caliber guard. He's an extremely great decision maker. He's an extremely great facilitator. He's an extremely great when it comes to slowing the game down and making the right decisions versus forcing shots. We got to watch out for Kevin Huerter. I know we didn't game plan for the Wizards, but I'm telling you, Doc got a game plan for the Hawks. And let me say something else. Trae Young, 35 points. Bogdan, 21 points. John Collins, 21 points. Clint Capela, a double-double. Trae Young had a double-double as well. 35 points, 10 assists. Trae Young, that floater game. How was Clint Capela working so much in the first half, guys? Like, what was that? Y'all tell me. It seemed like in the first half, Clint Capela was working extremely well down low with Embiid on the court. So what was that? Y'all let me know, what was that? Why was Clint Capela getting off so much on offense with Embiid in the game? Y'all tell me what happened there. That floater, and with Clint Capela either lock jamming it down or Clint Capela cleaning up and putting a putback, or John Collins, where are our rim protectors? Because Clint Capela was snatching all the freaking rebounds. Him and Clint Capela had 10 rebounds. Kevin Huerter had 5 rebounds. Tobias Harris, shout out to him, he had 10 rebounds. Joel Embiid had 9. But we got to limit that Hawks in those rebounds. Now let me go into my full game notes. We're going to be fine. The thing that scared me the most was that the Hawks, when we came back in Wells Fargo Center as the #1 seed, and the Hawks still won, they weren't deterred as such a young team, that should have put the fear in their heart. Once we started creeping back 2-possession, 1-possession game, once we started locking them up full court and they didn't have any timeouts, that should have shook them. They should have lost. They should have ran off the court. But the way that they were still able to come up with those big plays and close it out, that's what scared me, because this Hawks team is not scared. They got several shooters. That's what's going to scare me about Sixers Nets. You see the way the Nets have the Bucks on skates right now? The Nets are going to have us. We got Kevin Huerter, Trae Young, and Bogdan having us on skates. Imagine what James Harden, Kyrie, KD, Shemit gonna do to us? Talk about skates. That offensive ball movement where they have several shooters, our defense has to be on lock. If I'm not scared of the Hawks, I'm scared of the Nets now. And then you got Joel Embiid grimacing. Joel Embiid having to lay his life on the line for a loss. Y'all Sixers bench, step up. You got your GOAT out there laying his life on the line for a loss, and y'all can't step up. Nobody on the bench, like I said, Matisse Thybulle, great. Nobody on the bench can step up, make a big play, take over offensively. That all bench line up sucks. Our bench sucks. Our bench sucks. Let me go through my game notes. Embiid was getting some good fouls early. We gotta let Embiid get them in foul trouble. That's one of my biggest things. We got to let Embiid get the Hawks in foul trouble. John Collins or Clint Capella should have fouled out, guarded Embiid. John Collins or Clint Capella should have fouled out, guarding Embiid. Gotta slow down Bogdan. Gotta slow down Clint Capella with those putbacks and jams off Trae Young floaters. Ben was looking real dangerous in the paint. Like I said, he had 17 points. His ability to finish with both hands is just dangerous. Clint getting way too much rebounds. Danny Green should have been gotten taken off Trae Young. The first quarter, our turnovers were atrocious. We had 9 turnovers in the first quarter. The Hawks only had 2, but it was a real turnover-heavy game towards the end, so I'm not even worried about that. The Hawks put up a 40 burger in the first quarter, but that doesn't matter now because it was a close game at the end. But like I said, we should have closed that out on that young team. We battled back from 20-some points, had the young team shook, but they were still able to win at home. Now they still a home court advantage. Come on now. Whew. Simmons, like I said, Simmons was starting to take over in the second half. He had some big blocks. He was forcing turnovers when he started guarding Trae Young. That Hawks ball movement is scary with so many shooters. John Collins had a couple of turnovers. Trae Young had a couple of turnovers. Got to keep the pressure on those guys. Shake Milton. Gots to go. Guys, this is just my first initial reactions. Like I said, me and Dylan going to be on live later to analyze it further. 8:30, be here or be square. Like this video, leave a comment, subscribe. Got to go tap into this next game, Clippers Mavs, Game 7, baby. Bye!